Final conclusion.
Taxpayers should have to pay for Christian schooling because the cost of these schools would be more evenly divided. Instead of one family having to pay for tuition, it would be easier for citizens to pay taxes to the government. Then the money would go to Christian schooling. People already pay for public schooling in their area, so it makes sense that Christian schools should get some of that money as well. For example, the ACSI, Association of Christian Schools International, provides people in their domain with the option to pay tuition through their taxes. This is how the government should be. The community should pay not only for their children going through public schooling, but for kids having a Christian education. Some might argue that if they aren't Christian, they shouldn't have to support Christian schooling. People who are Christian, though, might want to have a Christian education but can't afford it. If everyone could pitch in a little bit of their tax payment to these kids, they could have the constitutional freedom to express their religion. The Constitution says religious liberty is considered a natural and alienable right. These kids should be able to express their religion, and if they can't afford it, the people should help them out. Virtuous citizens display a devotion to their country, including devotion to the fundamental values upon which it depends.
Government should not pay taxes to the public church-run schools because the schools are already making enough money from the extremely high tuition. And since they are privately run, there should be no taxes. Private schools don't get paid by the government, so why should private church-run schools get paid? In the Constitution, there is a separation of church and state, so when people that don't believe in a certain religion, then when they pay their taxes, they are paying for a school that teaches a religion they don't believe in. The Constitution says religious liberty is considered a natural and inalienable right that must always be beyond the power to the state to confer or remove. It is understandable that taxes already go to the non-religious schools because everyone has the option to go to them. However, with the other church-run schools, people only with that certain religion go to them. So why should people pay their taxes to for other people? What if they can barely pay for their own school? That's pretty much going to be going to a store, buying an awesome tie like this, and then at the register, they take that tie away and give it to someone else.
I've made a verdict. Taxes will not go towards the funding of Christian schools because it is unconstitutional and breaks the idea of separation of church and state. This was set here by our founding fathers, and it would be wrong for the people to have to pay for a school that they don't even believe in the idea of. Case dismissed. Yes!